Guidance counselors and teachers can tell which students when to head start. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Hope you all are fine. I'm Siddiqui, student of B.Ed Honors Elementary. In today's videos, I will discuss about individual or personal guidance and counseling, group guidance, academic educational guidance and counseling, health guidance and counseling, ethical guidance and counseling, career guidance and counseling, and vocational guidance. First one is personal guidance and counseling. Personal guidance is the help given to an individual to solve his personal problems. Personal guidance includes social, emotional, and leisure time guidance. In fact, personal guidance occupies an important place in the kingdom of guidance as well as in the life of individual. Each and every moment of life, individual faces thousands of problems beside educational and vocational problems of life. However, personal guidance is concerned with the problem of health, emotional adjustment, social adjustment, including recreation and leisure time activities. Especially, personal guidance is a type of assistance offered to an individual to overcome his emotional problems and to help him to control his emotions, which do occur in the individual's life. A sound and satisfactory personality of an individual can be developed if he becomes able to check and control different powerful emotions such as anger, fear, anxiety, jealousy, nervousness, joy, and tension in different contexts of life. In individual's life, anxiety, failure, frustration, dissatisfaction, and disappointment come to picture if he does not check different emotions. Therefore, from beginning to end of life, personal guidance does assist individual a lot in the different required situations. Personal guidance may be defined as the assistance given to the individual to solve his emotional, social, ethical, and moral, as well as health problems. Hence, personal guidance deals with all those problems of life which are not covered under educational and vocational guidance. Personal guidance may be expressed as the help to the individuals to divert his emotional powers and feelings into a positive direction in relation to his progress of life. It is also meant to solve the emotional problem which generally arise in the family and different situations of different organizations or institutions. It is found that problems of pre-childhood age which come due to family also lead to dissatisfactory performance in the school career. On the same line, low achievement of school does affect directly vocational adjustment and vocational career of one's life. In this way, the entire life span of individual does not achieve satisfaction as well as happiness. The same state of mind and situation does hamper seriously the progress of the individual. Of course, several factors are responsible for individuals' maladjustment in family and some other situations. In the life of individual, factors like jealousy among siblings, domination of elders, lack of love and affections, maltreatment of children, lack of sense of belongingness, parental authoritarianism, conflict among family members, socio-economic status, parental dissatisfaction, educational level of the family members, attitude of parents towards education play dominant role in context of maladjustment of the children. Also problems like lack of friends, loneliness, failure, feelings of inadequacy, inferiority, complex maladjustment with girlfriends, negative attitudes towards girlfriend and other typical problems to hamper the student's progress in academic life well as social life. Then, function of personal guidance. Pre-primary stage. It assists teeny children to get with others by sharing experiences as well as toys and models, being courteous, experience to control anger, experience to be a group leader, learning to be a follower and playing fairly with pleasure. It enables children to express themselves by working with his hand, learning many rhymes, listening to others, and dramatizing stories. It assists children to assume responsibility by putting away toys, caring for pets, passing out materials, and taking care of own food habits and clothing. Second one is elementary stage. It assists children to fulfill some of the basic needs such as good health, knowledge of fundamental skills, feeling of security and insurance, and assures desire for friends and social acceptance, discipline, leisure time activities, and vocational skills concerning general knowledge of the world of work. It enables children to develop ability of self-discipline at home and school. It helps children to make them learn right from wrong in different situations. Third one is secondary stage. It enables students to adjust in their new school situations and environments. It assists students to develop a feeling of belongingness and fraternity. It helps students to inspire them for active leadership and group life. It enables students to fulfill educational, vocational, and personal needs and interests of life. It helps students to overcome the problem of adjustment in relationship to adolescent age and other personal adjustment problems. It enables students to know useful information pertaining to sex life. It assists students to develop leadership abilities and good citizenship. It enables students to achieve social and moral development in life. It helps students to carry out certain recreational activities for themselves. Number four is college and university stage. Personal guidance helps students to enable them have a satisfactory personal and social adjustment in their new environment. It assists students to develop in young adults a sense of social service, social responsibility, patriotism, and tolerance in the context of ethical and moral development. It enables the students to develop good relationship with community and college to overcome financial problems and some other related problems. It assists students, adults to appreciate the importance of religious and moral values in life. It enables adult students to perform duty rightly in relation to educational, vocational, social, moral, and personal life. Second is group guidance. Group refers to collection of people, interaction between individuals, development of shared perceptions, the development of affective ties, and the development of interdependence of role. For example, many students and teachers at one school may gather together to form a group. Group guidance encompasses those activities of guidance which are carried on in a group situation to assist its member to have experiences desirable or even necessary for making appropriate decisions in the prevailing context. In a more specific term, it is guiding the individual in a group situation. Group could be of any type, but for guidance purposes, a group should have a common goal. Just collection of individual may not be called a group for organization guidance activities. Selection of group members will have to depend on sharing a common problem. Group guidance is used to address the developmental needs of a functional group consisting of a number of students to implement program that would benefit them at all time. Students in group with common problems and concerns are helped in group that is small or large. In other words, if guidance is to available to all, it should be planned in groups. Group guidance, okay, we have advantages of group guidance. Some of the advantages of group guidance are as follows: inspires learning and understanding. Interaction in group setting inspires learning and understanding of the students. The students learn from other member of group. Save time and effort. Group guidance technique can save time and effort of both the counselor and the students. The time saved can be used for the more difficult and complex problems of students. Improvement of students' attitude and behavior, development of wholesome and helpful awareness of unrecognized needs and problems of students. Then limitation of group guidance. Group guidance too serves a useful purpose, but they cannot be taken as a substitute for individual counseling. Group activities serve many of the objectives of the school guidance program, but not all these. Further, students may feel hesitant to come out with their personal problems in the group. So, in these cases, group guidance cannot be of help. Group guidance activities serve useful purposes, especially saving in time and effort while organizing these activities. Some problems that a counselor may face are mentioned that a rigid type of administration is often a major cause of trouble. Generally, when the counselor asks for time in the timetable for conducting these guidance activities, he or she may get a discouraging reply. The timetable is already full, no periods are free, so the counselor is left with no other choice than to take the substitute management period. Lack of cooperation on part of administration as well as the staff members may also create problems in organizing such activities. Teacher may feel this is an addition burden, lack of adequate funds in other problems. Then educational guidance and counseling. Educational guidance is primarily concerned with the student's success in his educational career. It relates to the student's adjustment to school and to the preparation and carrying out of suitable educational plans in keeping with his educational needs, abilities, and career interests. Educational guidance has secured an important place in the field of guidance meant for the students. It is not a recent attempt by the modern guidance workers. It is concerned with every aspect of education, especially mean for the students. It is an intellectual attempt which is concerned mainly with different problems relating to choose suitable courses for students to complete it smoothly to prepare students for further vocations. It is designed to help students to achieve success in different phases of education, starting from primary education to its and including vocational preparation. Therefore, much more care should be seriously and sincerely viewed by the guidance expert before highlighting on different relating facts regarding education guidance. It is first and foremost task to refine education guidance at a glance. Function of educational guidance and counseling. First one is elementary stage. Educational guidance helps people to make a better beginning in their educational career, by which they can be able to have a better start and stay in a preferable type of education. It assists people to plan intelligently for suitable subject or courses, which should have vocational implications for creating positive relationship between academic achievement and employment. It enables people to achieve best according to their abilities and interests, overcoming the learning difficulties which come to arrest the development of students. Educational guidance prepares people for successful entry into the secondary stage of schooling, as a result of which the pupil achieve their goals of education through better start for the same. Second one is secondary stage. Educational guidance makes acquainted the students with the new purposes of education in relation to nature, type, role, and scope of education, considering suitable employment, good leadership, and better individual as well as social life. It helps students to choose suitable courses and activities according to their abilities and interests, keeping in view to their admission for higher secondary schools, juniors, college, vocational institution in order to receive employment and better social and cultural life. Educational guidance enables students to make an appraisal of their abilities, interests, aptitude, and skills, and to take them to curricular courses and co curricular activities. It helps a student to overcome difficulties in learning some subjects and to make them fit future progress in educational career. It assists students to help positive attitude towards study and to motivate them for the same aiming at better learning. Third one is higher secondary stage. Educational guidance helps students in the selection of suitable courses for further study and vocations for future in accordance with their abilities and interest. Educational guidance enables students to understand the clear-cut objectives of higher education, as a result of which they will be able to decide about their further study. Then health guidance. Health is regarded as the wealth. Today, health that is preventive and curative is the goal of health guidance. The health guidance may be a cooperative effort of principal, doctors, counselor, psychologists, teachers, students, and parents. For promoting preventive care, the conditions of the school, hostel, canteen needs to be checked. Similarly, health education through formal classes and information is essential in school education stages. In the present day, the concern of health guidance also pertain to guidance in HIV, AIDS, sexually transmitted disease. Okay, then ethical guidance and counseling. In counseling, ethics underpin the nature and course of action taken by the counselor. Counselors and others in helping professions are expected to behave in an ethical manner. There are some few principles of guidance that I've written, that is the fundamental ethical principles of counseling include a commitment to respecting human rights and dignity, to protecting the safety of clients, to ensure the integrity of practitioner client relationships, to enhancing the quality of professional knowledge and its application, to alleviating personal distress and suffering, to fostering a sense of self knowledge that is meaningful to the person. Then, career guidance and counseling. The word guidance originated back in the 1530s, and it is defined as the process of directing conduct. Career guidance can be defined as a comprehensive developmental program designed to assist individuals in making and implementing informed educational and occupational choices. In simple words, it is a journey on which people develop to make mature and informed decisions. It is the act of guiding or showing the way. It is the act of seeking advice. Career guidance is the guidance given to individuals to help them acquire the knowledge, information, skills, and experience necessary to identify career options and narrow them down to make one career decision. This career decision then results in their social, financial, and emotional well being throughout. Okay, then elements of career guidance and counseling. In order to understand career guidance a little better, let us look at its most important elements. A qualified counselor. The first and foremost element of any career guidance process is the presence of a qualified guide. Read counselor. A secure environment. The process of career counseling entails creating a safe and secure environment where the counselee feels at ease and is able to discuss the issues bothering him or her. An agreement of trust and confidence. In a general scenario, the only career guidance has one is the opinion of one's parents, teachers' judgment based on marks, and the comments of friends and neighbors. While they might be rational and unbiased in their opinions, relying on them isn't sufficient to base the foundation of one's entire career. Then, vocational guidance. With due importance, vocational guidance came to the picture first in the guidance movement as the director of Vocational Bureau of Boston Frank Parsons did a lot of useful work in the concerning field. Perhaps later vocational guidance and its different related facts are explored by various experts of the same field. Really, vocational guidance is some sort of help giving to the students in choosing and preparing for a suitable and satisfactory vocation in the world of works. It also assists students to solve the problems pertaining to vocational choices, plans, development, adjustment, and maturity with utmost satisfaction. Vocational guidance is more careful in the development of vocational career of students. After completion of diplomas or degrees, one searches for job to satisfy bread and butter aim of education as well as life. Therefore, vocational guidance is highly needed by the student to make himself dependent. Vocational guidance helps student for better career in the occupational world, handling different programs such as Career Talk, Career Corner, Career Conference, Industrial Visit, Simulated Interview and Vocational Counseling, and etc. However, vocational guidance has become an appreciable attempt by the guidance workers and teachers to take proper care for vocational career for students. Functions of vocational guidance. First one is elementary stage. Vocational guidance assists students to help their favorable attitude towards better habits, skills in relation to their own liking field of work. Vocational guidance prepares students for better courses for a job, those who have educational campus after primary education. It prepares students to participate in curricular and co-curricular activities which are carried on in the school to develop the pupils' skill and attitudes for successful work in future. Vocational guidance assists pupil to know their own abilities and limitation in regards to their preferable job. Vocational guidance assists to students providing a lot of occupational information for the future of the students. It helps the student preparing them for secondary school courses so far vocational aspects is concerned. Then second one is secondary stage. Vocational guidance assists students to appraise their own abilities, interests, aptitudes, skills, and other qualities as a result of which they can be able to know themselves and choose best for their occupational choices concerned. Vocational guidance enables students to know vocational implications of various subjects and courses by which they can be able to choose suitable subjects and courses for the purpose of study. It provides all the information and required data about employment situation, job, trends, nature and conditions of job and its different benefits by which students make up their mind for a suitable job. It helps students to prepare them for a bright future. So far, their choice of job and further vocational training course are concerned. Third one is higher secondary stage. Vocational guidance assists students to know about different opportunities given by private or public sectors so far job is concerned. Vocational guidance enables students to understand the vocational implications of their subjects or courses which are to be studied by them. It assists students to acquaint with different available scholarships, stipends, grants, and fellowship. It gives comprehensive outlook to the students about different types of vocations and careers. Vocational guidance is helpful for students from contact point of view so far. Different related agencies, institutions, and programs are concerned. Hope you all like my video. Thanks.